There is something you need to understand right now, at this very moment. Some of the people around you are struggling emotionally. They may not show it outright, but deep down, they are wrestling with an unsettling realization. For so long they overlooked you. They dismissed your presence, took your kindness for granted, and underestimated your potential. But now, they can no longer ignore you. Your light has grown too bright to be hidden, too powerful to be dimmed by their doubt. They are being forced to acknowledge what they once refused to see: your true value. These individuals have spent so much time and energy comparing themselves to you, competing in a race you never even signed up for. They wanted to outshine you, to prove, to themselves and others, that they were superior. But instead, they are facing a painful truth. They cannot measure up. Not because you're trying to prove anything, not because you're flaunting your success, but simply because you stayed true to yourself. This isn't about arrogance, nor is it about ego. It is simply the reality they must face. And that reality is uncomfortable for them. Now, they have become almost obsessed with you. They watch your every move, studying you as if it were their full-time job. They analyze your words, your actions, even your silence, desperate to find a flaw, a weakness, any sign that you are not as strong as you appear to be. But here's the unsettling part. Deep down, some of them are hoping to see you fail. They want to witness your struggle. They want to see you drained, exhausted, burdened. They wish for you to lose the success and blessings you worked tirelessly for. Why? Because your ability to thrive on your own makes them deeply uncomfortable. Your strength forces them to confront their own insecurities, their own shortcomings, and the ways they have fallen short in their own lives. They secretly hope you will stumble, that you will seek their validation, their approval, their guidance, because it would make them feel important. But they fail to realize that you have already freed yourself from the need for external validation. You are doing the exact opposite of what they expect. You have stood strong, handled your business, and shown time and time again that you are more than capable of thriving on your own. You have built something solid, something undeniable, something that cannot be shaken by their opinions or judgments. And this frustrates them beyond measure. They convince themselves that you must be faking it, that your confidence isn't real, that your success is just an illusion. They want to believe that somehow you are pretending because the alternative, that you are truly thriving, forces them to question their own reality. But let me remind you, their frustration is not your burden to carry. Keep shining. Keep walking your path with confidence. Their opinions do not define you, and their silent competition does not change your worth. You have nothing to prove to anyone but yourself. Some people will always act as if they are in a constant competition with you, always trying to one-up you, always seeking to prove that they know more, that they are better, that they deserve more. But the truth is, they are not really competing with you at all. They are wrestling with their own doubts, their own fears, their own deep-seated insecurities. What they see in you isn't the problem. It's what they see in themselves that unsettles them. So stay focused, keep moving forward, and most importantly, never dim your light to make others feel comfortable in their darkness. They are being forced to watch as you remain unshaken, as you rise above every obstacle, and as you step fully into your divine purpose. No matter how much they resent it, they can't deny what's happening. You are growing, evolving, and aligning with your destiny in ways they never expected. And that makes them deeply uncomfortable. Your growth is like a mirror reflecting back at them all the places in their lives where they feel stuck, stagnant, or lost. Instead of using your success as inspiration, they see it as a threat. Instead of celebrating your victories, they wrestle with their own inadequacies, comparing their journey to yours in a competition you never signed up for. They go out of their way to be noticed whenever you are around, desperate for validation, acting as if they are entitled to the same opportunities and blessings you have worked tirelessly for. In their minds, they believe they are a better fit, more deserving, more worthy. They convince themselves that they should be the ones in the spotlight, that they should be the ones receiving the rewards. But time and again, life has proven them wrong. No matter how much they try to position themselves above you, they can't change divine timing. No matter how much they try to manipulate the narrative, they can't rewrite your destiny. Still, they don't get it. Still, they don't get it. Day after day, they wake up with the same negativity in their hearts, fueled by the desire to outshine you, to prove they are superior, to somehow erase the gap that keeps widening between you and them. But here's what truly frustrates them. To them, it looks like things come easily to you. They see your wins, your breakthroughs, your transformation. But they fail to see the relentless work behind it all. They don't see the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the moments of doubt you pushed through. They don't see the faith it took to keep going when nothing seemed to be working. They assume it's luck. They assume it's privilege. What they don't understand is that everything you have now is the result of years of dedication, patience, and silent battles they know nothing about. You have planted seeds, watered them with your effort, nurtured them with discipline, and waited through seasons of uncertainty, until finally, your harvest arrived. And now that you are stepping into your abundance, they can't seem to figure out how it all came together. They don't know the patience it took to build what you have. They don't understand the perseverance that carried you through the darkest moments. They don't realize that every single thing you have now was earned, not given. Their frustration comes from a lack of understanding. While they have been focused on competing, you have been focused on cultivating. While they wasted time trying to prove themselves, you invested time in bettering yourself. You stayed locked in on your journey, tending to your growth, nurturing your potential. You didn't allow distractions to pull you away from your mission, and because of that, you are reaping the rewards of your focus, while they are left watching from the sidelines, confused, envious, and frustrated. But here's the truth. Let them watch. Let them wonder. Your calm persistence and steady growth are undeniable reminders that true success isn't about quick wins or mindless competition. It's about consistency, effort, and unwavering commitment to your purpose. You didn't chase the spotlight. You didn't beg for approval. You simply did the work, and now your results speak louder than any words ever could. Keep going. You're not just growing, you're thriving. And now, all they notice is your success. They see the confidence radiating from you. They see the doors opening, the opportunities you have earned, and the new relationships forming around you. They see the way life is aligning in your favor, the way you carry yourself with grace, strength, and certainty. But what they don't see the sacrifices you made to get here. They don't see the moments of doubt you overcame. They don't see the silent prayers, the battles fought in solitude, the resilience it took to keep believing when nothing seemed to be working. They only see the harvest, but they will never see the roots. Truly understand the seeds you planted, the sacrifices, discipline, and unwavering faith that made this journey possible. So let them wonder, let them question, let them keep trying to figure you out. Meanwhile, you keep thriving, keep rising, and keep stepping boldly into your purpose. Because at the end of the day, their doubts, insecurities, and attempts to outshine you mean nothing. You are walking your divine path, exactly where you are meant to be, and nothing can stop what is destined for you. They have no idea what it took for you to get here. They weren't there during the long nights when exhaustion pulled at you, yet you kept pushing forward. They didn't see the sacrifices, the sleep you lost, the social time you gave up, the comfort you willingly let go of, all to build something greater. They don't know about the silent battles you fought, the self-doubt that whispered when progress seemed invisible, the fear that tried to paralyze you. They weren't there when you had to pick yourself up time and time again, when no one believed in you but yourself. They didn't see you waking up before the sun to chase your dreams, while the rest of the world slept. They weren't there when, after long days of work, your body craved rest, but you chose discipline over comfort, progress over procrastination. All they see now is the outcome, the bright moments, the victories, the recognition. To them, it looks as if everything simply fell into place, as if success landed in your lap without effort. They convince themselves you got lucky, that things just worked out for you. But what they fail to see is the persistence it took to keep going when results weren't visible. They don't see the resilience it took to overcome setbacks and disappointments. They don't see the weight of self-doubt you had to shake off just to take the next step forward. It's easier for them to focus on the glow of your success than to acknowledge the grind that got you here. But your success stirs something deep within them, an unsettling realization they don't want to face. Your growth magnifies their frustration. Your progress highlights their stagnation. And they can't stand the idea of you becoming untouchable. It's not just your wins that bother them. It's your strength, your ability to keep moving forward despite the odds, your refusal to be shaken by negativity. The truth is, your rise disturbs something in them. It forces them to confront the insecurities they've long buried. It makes them question why they haven't pushed themselves the way you have, why they haven't sacrificed the way you did, why they aren't seeing the same breakthroughs. And instead of self-reflection, they turn to resentment. Some of these people were once your friends. At one point, you believed they wanted the best for you. You trusted them, shared your dreams, supported and encouraged them. But now, their energy has shifted. Their words don't carry the same warmth. Their smiles don't feel as genuine. They may not even realize it, but envy has taken root in their hearts. Around you, something in their demeanor changes. They try to hide it, but the tension is there. The subtle jabs, the backhanded compliments, the way they suddenly try to one-up you, as if your success is a personal attack on them. They can't help but compare their life to yours, measuring their worth against your accomplishments. And instead of using your success as motivation, they let it eat away at them. But none of that is your burden to carry. Their insecurities are not your responsibility. Their resentment is not your problem. Their silent competition is not your concern. You have worked too hard, sacrificed too much, and endured too many battles to dim your light for the comfort of others. So keep focusing on your path. Keep walking with confidence. Let your light shine unapologetically, because the right people, the ones who truly support you, will celebrate your wins as if they were their own. They will clap for you when you rise, encourage you when you stumble, and remind you that you are meant for greatness. And the rest? The rest will reveal themselves in time. Your light is what bothers them the most. To them, it feels as if blessings just flow your way. They don't see the foundation you built, the sweat and tears that watered the ground beneath you, the patience it took to wait for the right moment to bloom. But the truth is, you are not in competition with anyone. Your success is not a coincidence. Your progress is not an accident. Everything you have today is the result of the seeds you planted long ago, the sacrifices you made when no one was watching, the determination that carried you through even the darkest of days. And that is why you will continue to rise. So let them watch, let them wonder, let them keep searching for an explanation. Meanwhile, you keep growing, you keep thriving, you keep stepping into the abundance you were always meant to receive, because this is just the beginning. And nothing, not their envy, not their doubts, not their silent competition, can stop what is destined for you. They see people offering you opportunities, extending their hands in support, and it eats them up inside. It frustrates them beyond words. Some of them have convinced themselves that you must have someone secretly funding you, that you're receiving handouts, that there's some hidden advantage working in your favor. They refuse to believe that what you have is the result of relentless work, unwavering faith, and divine alignment. They don't see the grind. They don't see the struggles. They don't see the moments of doubt you had to overcome. All they see is the favor over your life, and it confuses them. They can't understand how doors keep opening for you. They can't fathom why opportunities seem to gravitate toward you. They sit and wonder how, despite everything they've done to minimize you, you keep rising. But here's the truth. You were never meant to be minimized. You were never meant to be hidden. You were always destined to rise, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing, they can do to stop it. Even though you don't feel like you've made it yet, they already see you as a success. Even on days when you doubt yourself, when you question if you're doing enough, when you focus on what's next, instead of celebrating how far you've come, they don't see any of that. All they see is the light you carry, and to them, it's blinding. Your light forces them to look at themselves, to compare, to analyze, to question why things seem to be working out for you while they remain stagnant. They are so fixated on your progress that they find themselves caught in a strange emotional limbo, unsure whether to admire you or resent you. That inner conflict is what torments them the most. Their frustration isn't just with you, it's with themselves. They see you moving forward while they remain stuck in the same cycles, dealing with the same problems, battling the same doubts. Your growth shines a light on their stagnation, and rather than taking accountability and focusing on their own path, they become obsessed with yours. But this isn't about those who are genuinely working on themselves. We've all been in places of uncertainty, feeling lost, questioning our purpose, and trying to find our way. We've all faced doubt and setbacks. The difference is that instead of using their energy to grow, they use it to watch you. Instead of doing the inner work, they focus on your work. Instead of shifting their mindset, they allow negativity and envy to consume them. That is not your responsibility. Their insecurities are not your responsibility. Their jealousy, their assumptions, their silent competition, none of it is yours to carry. You don't owe them an explanation for your success. You don't owe them an apology for your blessings. You don't owe them a reason why things are aligning in your favor. You earned this. You fought for this. You sacrificed for this. Keep moving forward. Keep shining. Because the light they claim is too bright is simply the glow of your efforts, your resilience, and your faith. And no matter how much they try to ignore it, no matter how much they whisper behind your back, no matter how much they try to discredit your journey, they cannot dim what was meant to shine. Let it shine. Because at the end of the day, it's not about pleasing others or proving them wrong. It's about walking in your purpose, fulfilling the destiny placed upon your life, and becoming the highest version of yourself. In doing so, you will inspire those who truly want to grow. Some will be motivated by your progress, seeing you as proof that transformation is possible, that faith and discipline lead to breakthroughs. They will take your success as confirmation that they too can rise. But others will be bothered. They will resist the lesson. They will cling to their frustrations, their excuses, their envy. They will search for ways to discredit your success, as if doing so will somehow make them feel better about their own stagnation. Regardless of how they feel, your path remains yours to walk. They don't have to understand it, accept it, or like it. Because at the end of the day, nothing can stop what is destined for you. No matter how much they try to ignore it, the truth remains. You are stepping into a season that no one can take away from you. So let them watch. Let them wonder. Let them wrestle with their own emotions. Meanwhile, you keep growing. You keep thriving. You keep walking boldly in your purpose. Because this is just the beginning, and the best part, you're only getting started. They're upset because no matter what they do, you keep rising. They can't stand how others celebrate you, recognize your efforts, and support your journey. It bothers them that your presence commands attention, that your light naturally draws people in, that others genuinely admire and respect you. But here's what they fail to understand. This recognition, this celebration, this admiration, it's not because you demanded it. It's not because you chased it. It comes naturally to you. People are drawn to your genuine heart, your authenticity, the way you uplift others without expecting anything in return. Your hard work, resilience, and unwavering spirit have earned you the respect you now receive. But they don't see the full picture. They only see the applause, the opportunities, the blessings pouring into your life, and it eats them up inside. What they don't see are the years of effort, the sleepless nights, the silent battles you fought when no one was watching. They weren't there when you had to push through pain, doubt, and setbacks. They didn't see the moments when you had every reason to give up, but chose to keep going anyway. They weren't there when you had to pick yourself up after disappointments, when you had to rebuild from nothing, when you had to believe in yourself even when no one else did. It's easier for them to resent your season of growth than to take responsibility for their own. Instead of doing the inner work,